I had this idea for a fanfic a little while ago. It was going to be Australiana setting, it was going to be Game of Thrones, and the whole concept was that the Starks were drovers in outback Queensland, or somewhere in the outback of Australia, but I'm in Queensland, so I tend to write in Queensland. And I was like, yep, you know what? What's going to happen is these drovers, they're going to be out watching stock, and one of the kids, probably Rickon, finds thylacine pups. And like that was like the basis of the story. Instead of direwolves, they had thylacines, and instead of being lords and ladies and medieval blah blah blah, it was outback Australia. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Never wrote it as a fanfic, but I thought it was a pretty good idea. And then I was talking to my sister, and I said, look, I have more time now. I'm finally going to start making the steps towards writing my first publishable novel. Here's the 3 fantasy ideas I've got. Which one would you read? And my sister said, no, won't read any of them. I don't like fantasy. If you want me to read anything you ever write, it will have to be something relatable to me, which means Australiana, because that's where we live. We're in the outback. And I was like, oh shit, I've never written Australiana before. Oh, but I do want my sister to read something of mine, and if she's going to read anything, it may as well be the first book. So shit, what should my first novel be about? And then I remembered that idea, that fanfic idea. I was like, oh yeah, Game of Thrones with thylacines. I was like, maybe I can do something with that. And I was like, no one's going to read that. No one's going to read that. Now see, I am petty. My sister hates my Dalmatians. So I went, you know what? Why don't we write a book about a kid accidentally getting a Dalmatian and trying to turn that into a working stock dog? Because that was Drunk Me's plan when I got the first one. I was like, oh, they used to be shepherding dogs? Hell yeah, I'm going to turn one into a shepherding dog. Didn't work. But I was like, oh, let's turn this into a book. Anyway, it's coming out in November. I'll let you know when pre-orders are up if that sounds like something you might be interested in checking out. Cheers.